Good morning. It's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. Happy Easter for those of you who celebrate Easter, and just happy day to everyone else. It is April 21st, 2019. The 21 is all about the world and completion. Also going out into the world and maybe going into other worlds as well. The day adds up to 37-1, which is the King of Cups. It's all about unconditional love today and sharing unconditional love with the world. So, I did post a video earlier about waking up on the cross this morning, literally with my hands up, but they were like clenched fists. It was like, you know, if your hands cramping up, that's what I was getting, that kind of feeling. But you can watch that video if you'd like to. After I did that, and I'd woken up like that at 5:52, and noticed that 5 and 2 reflect each other, especially when you're dealing with block lettering. So it's very much about the mirroring, as well as when I looked down at a refund check from the IRS, and the bank number for the IRS is 15-51, which is the reflection of the devil and the King of Swords, which was just kind of funny. So I thought you'd like that, being it's the United States Treasury. Their number is 15. There's all the numbers on there were good, but I don't want to go into that too much. And my mail reached 10,001 last night, so obviously I have some cleaning to do. Where do we start here? The read today was done at 8:58, and 58 is the Four of Swords. It's all about rest and peace and quiet, which the message was earlier of the Six of Swords, about peace. And the read today, again, the underlying energy is the Page of Cups, but the Six of Swords is just beneath that, and I use that in the read as well. So that was the beautiful underlying energy. The Page of Cups is pure love. And it also represents the card 40 of Jesus in one of my oracle decks. So as I got into the read at 8:58, as I was putting the cards down at 8:53, the Eight of Cups is the challenge card in the read today. And I was getting, the challenge was them getting all their ducks in a row to walk away. And then at 8:58, I was getting, don't let the sun go down on me. Okay? Although I search myself, there's always someone else I see. So it's, you know, still healing and trying to be authentic. So the major arcana for the masculines today were Solar Deity, which is the Sun, Sirian Starseed deck, Guidance, which is usually the Hierophant, Reason, which is usually the Emperor, and Luna, the Moon, and then the card after the read was the Star. There were 2 cups, 3 wands, 1 pentacle, and 1 sword. The court cards were the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. And in the Sirian Starseed deck, the Knight of Pentacles is a man proposing something. Also, the Queen of Wands was there. And the numbers and codes were, so the numbers 6, 1, 7, 8, 10, 32, 10 of course the Wheel of Fortune, 32 is that Six of Wands of the journey, 6, 7, 8, that sequence came up, as well as 16, the Tower, 67 of the Knight of Pentacles, 78 of the Ten of Pentacles, the number 8, 10, as well as 23, 11, and 23 is the King of Wands, and 11 is Justice. So Destiny, Journey, the Tower of Sudden Events or Epiphanies, with the Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, so family. And then I was getting 9 by 9 done, like absolutely done. The King of Wands has Justice. And the code line was all about abundance, love, partnership, and rebirth. And the message there was peace, grace, and wisdom. The Divine Feminine within the Divine Masculine, so within their high vibration for this day. Peace, finding peace with God for those masculines maybe who have had an issue with God. Acing, clearing. And then I was getting the number 7, which is the Chariot, and Sweet Jesus. 7, so driving and not walking away, like using transportation, not walking. That their destiny is in a high vibration. And then the song came up, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. coming forth to carry me home. So these are all the, it repeats those words a lot through the song, but the words that weren't repeated are as follows. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? A band of angels coming after me as they're honking outside. If you get there before I do, tell all my friends I'm coming too. I'm sometimes up and sometimes down, but still my soul feels heavenly bound. The brightest day that I can say when Jesus washed my sins away. And if I get there before you do, I'll cut a hole and pull you through. So that was a really nice message today. Okay, so one moment. Sorry about that. So we have the underlying energy here, like I told you, is the Page of Cups and the Six of Swords from the Syrian Starseed deck, which has a dolphin there in it. So very peaceful energies there. So at 9:18 I turned the page, and 9 and 18 have to do with the moon and endings, compassion. 9:18 happens to be my birthday as well. But the numbers 60 and 6 also came up again. So again was the 60 of finding peace, and the number 6 of love and the lovers. The Page of Cups with open heart wide, with peace coming out, announces to the Divine Feminine, Queen of Pentacles reversed, along with family, 10 of Pentacles reversed, ending battle for wounds. Okay? So it can just be ungrounded, Queen of Pentacles reversed, and family, which can be a Divine Feminine, but it can be a karmic as well. But it's just about being maybe a little bit ungrounded. Like I haven't slept last night, so I might be a little bit ungrounded. Gold coin offered openly as justice, judge, Libra, and or divorce, oversees separation, heartbreak, healing, forgiveness, and 3 wise men, steering committee. The skipper of 3 directions, the 3-hour tour, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God to create my passions, grow my DNA, and help me speak my passions from the heart. So then prairie passion came up, and that was at 9:26. 26 is the Page of Wands, that excitable energy. And prairie passion came up. The first thing was from goodreads.com, Cowboys of the Flint Hills, number 2, by Tess Lane, and that's L-A-Y, and then N-E, northeast, which I'm always getting to the east, and then 20 degrees north. Prairie Passions described is a steamy, feisty, at times funny read with an enemies to lovers thing going on. Brody and Jamie have some super intense chemistry from the beginning, even when they can't seem to stand each other. The second thing that came up was black tea, called Prairie Passion. It's got black tea and green tea as well as papaya. And remember that papaya came up for me with olive oil. Rose hips, sunflower blossoms, and rose petals. So that might be one of the teas that was coming up yesterday, because 2 teas came up yesterday. Also a poem by David Brown. That was from poetrysoup.com. We move together like horse and rider, flying across the prairie, urging each other, tenderly whipping passion into the sunset. We are as though one, slowly now, cantering home till we ride again. And that was posted online in 2015. So going on with the read, after kicked in the left eye, with spikes of justice system about to cut him, holding his hand to his face, the apple of his eye, Aladdin, stepping down off pumpkin patch platform, of women judging him, Lucy and Charlie Brown. She's so bossy, offering her big gold coin. Queen of Cups reversed comes up paddling herself out of emotional waters, despite insecurities and manipulators, grounding and integrating and mastering God's love. Using red roses for high vibe protection of tools of the trade. and shipping others to a peaceful place where then he can ground and integrate and master some peace of mind about new passion, new love that's worth waiting for, and beneath that was getting to know each other. So the high priestess and or secret nightmare with karmic, who's all business, controlling him, possibly with alcohol and home or sex, and a bedside cappuccino in the morning, each burning themselves to keep their home, supposedly one red rose, is an only love. Ankles crossed, blocking energy, and half-hearted offer of flowers on Easter, the divine feminine evergreen but never seen. The masculine has teach and learn, number 57, which is the Three of Swords. So remember the perspective. That can be heartbreak and separation, but it also can be healing, forgiveness, and the three wise men. So love was there beneath teaching and learning, and love, of course, is number 6. Lovers in their knowing, without needing to see, sovereign without judgment, ground control is off for the holiday, and Major Tom is detoxing past codependencies, disconnecting from ground control, winged emerald order, as gold coins fall at her feet, along with teal and magenta, self-made silks and satins into violet flowers and ladybugs with gold trim. And as I turned the page, it was 955, which is the ace. 55 is that ace of swords again. The trumpeters, and I went to write horn, and it wrote hold. The trumpeters' hold, or horn, is actually the Holy Grail in disguise. The cone of the vein, as I always describe to you, the vein valve, that started off as a square, upgraded to a diamond. She lay to rest without judgment in her heart, her cup always open to him, detoxing his shadow side, and her shadow, him, grounding and integrating and mastering new love, new passionate growth, a union worth waiting for after learning and teaching the wisdom of the three wise men and the little drummer boys and his gift. The camel, the donkey, and the lamb. Sorry, I have something on here. I just had something to eat. And then I was getting that the camel carries the water, the donkey carries the key for the ass, which I thought was really funny, and then the lamb carries, of course, kindness. And by the way, The Little Drummer Boy was first aired on TV on December 19th, 1968 on NBC, and that date adds up to 55. Again, the Ace of Swords, the truth of The Little Drummer Boy. His three wise men were the camel, the donkey, and the lamb. And by the way, that song was composed in 1928. 28 is the two flames. So recently, we have here the Seven of Flames, which is just like the Seven of Wands. It's just depicted a little bit differently here. 6 of 7 flames, causing drama to transmute for the masculine, letting go of hard labor, confessing and coming out of hiding to offer a little love on the journey. Rising above, taking advantage of an opportunity to grieve sudden events and epiphanies. The foundation for the masculine being guidance, okay, which is also like the Hierophant. The Emperor, healing, forgiving news or messages or kids who may be mouthing off a little bit, nothing bad, in order to protect their own hearts. A message of knowing about a divine marriage, to remove Adam's apple from his throat chakra and say something, which came up yesterday. Centrally, all exposed and sunny, we have the sun here, solar deity. Detox of holding on and not walking away. The King of Wands watching as others stand up for themselves without being defensive and displaying their gold coin, retrieved by grief process. So he's noticing all of this process. The challenge being for him is the walking away and being able to leave with all his ducks in a row and getting closure after sudden truths constantly coming at him, showing or sharing with others, feeling unworthy with his family and longing to know how the other half live, exposing energy vampires, and the Emperor with false hand extended, so this is the crowning energy of the Emperor, The Queen of Cups pretending to nurture, but actually manipulating to get her own way. So this was a Queen of Cups coming up reversed, which can definitely be, he can construe that as the Divine Feminine, but it can definitely just be his karmic, manipulating him, comforting him, and making nice now after something bad, to get her own way. Manipulating to get her own way while processing deep feelings and frustrations, unable to express to the Queen of Swords, mourning reunion with her twin, and separation and longing to burn the past with no opportunity to do so. Crowning now is the Emperor, not getting along at work with Leo or a big ego, either greedy or ungrounded with loss of status and money. Leo or ego always wanting to share her heartbreak, abandonment, and addiction issues, promising the world, but always going back to their old ways of codependencies and issues. And his world in disarray from purges he does not want to share with her. So as I turn the page, it's 1027, and 27 is the Ace of Wands, that big passion. Which, by the way, came up in this read. The Queen of Wands now wants to work, possibly, or move forward, or offer the masculine help or money after spying and vigilance, lying, talking behind his back. Now he with his back turned, tired and angry of her keeping her legs crossed, yet flirting with other people, and or him hung up on someone else that he wants to date. The Empress with Kundalini, who surprises him and her candor, putting it all out there to transmute for their connection. Soon the Knight of Pentacles, and here he is, the Knight of Pentacles, all right, so the Adept of Crystals, offers love or self-love to move by the new moon and make a choice to stand up to others, always coming at him or wanting something from him. Yet he is hooked up now with the truth. Dream angel fighting to get the truth out to you. For the masculine. The Divine Masculine is seeing himself as the Ace of Flames, like the Ace of Wands. He may be working out or working on a new way of co-creating and leading the way to self-integration, or pi. With bold move, he's concerned that he may come off as insincere or possibly jealous or have jealousy issues, and he doesn't want to come off that way. Past life relationship comes up, as well as give your relationship a chance, free yourself, gain back control of your life, and then soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Around him, or how he is seen, is the Queen of Wands. After battle, okay, after the fighting is over, trying to break patterns, or possibly tripping up again, to open heart and take a leap of faith. Destiny of the King of Cups now, to divorce though, and recover financially or in a practical way. He's been burned one too many times and not going for it this time. The masculine needs to clear blocks of ending his own pain. So he may be used to ending others' pain, but not focusing on himself. Healers make very bad patients, but now the worst is over. All right, so this is the energy needs to clear. Healer, heal thyself. So clear blocks about ending your own pain. Healers make bad patients, but now the worst is over, and the Queen of Swords now speaking her truth, free from anxiety of third-party situation and or any overindulgences or gossip about her. The cards that came up here for the masculine were abundance, love partnership, and rebirth, but even more so, forgiveness, karmic completion, and surrender. And the top card was abundance, which is the number 88. So not only is 88 Lionsgate, which very much came up, and I actually saw a lion in the clouds today. I don't know if I'm going to post that picture or not, because it may be hard to see on the screen here. But 88 is also representative of the masculine and the feminine, both at pi in their self-integration of their masculine and feminine. So centered and at 0 point. Unexpected jealousy, confession, regarding healing and realizing dreams at full moon, putting it out there for new passionate connections suddenly after having held his tongue or held back an announcement for an opportunity to make his dreams come true, to heal and to shine his light, to reach for the moon and the stars, Now that the Empress feels better about passing the baton and letting go of the past and sexual energy frustrations, needing to connect with twin and awaken together to new ideas and epiphanies. Okay, so these are the last two cards of the read. So it's the moon and the stars. Okay, so there's could be a lot of emotions here, but smooth, and then we have the big dreams and healing card here. So it's really nice energies around the full moon. Presently, the masculine may be running around, settling anything outstanding, balancing things, and being charitable. The Page of Cups at peace for divine marriage with new passion for rising above. The Queen of Wands drama, exposing all and walking away to propose the end of the pain. The Emperor releasing false hand at full moon to heal and dream. And the page turned at 10:54, which is the Page of Swords, which is the message. Page of Cups with an open heart, rising up to tango with detox, committed to exposing all with high vibration and light, the sun, and walking away kindly from that which no longer serves. New passion to propose the moon and the stars and end the pain with the Queen of Wands now that the worst is over. Reconnect with twin and be illumined. Okay, so that's the read. And since it went pretty quickly today, I'm going to do the oracle cards with this as well. I'll show you the read too before I forget to do that. So this is the basic read for today. And then we have the full read with all the clarifiers. If there's anything else I want to show you. There were some definitely cool cloud pictures. I'll show you the one that for me looks like a line as soon as I saw it taking the picture, but it's harder to see in the picture. But let me know what you think. Yeah, you can see it. So this is what, see, I don't know if you can see, it's like a lion's head on an angle, where like this is his nose with his nostrils down here, and his eyes here and here. Whoops. So that was my, get my other. Okay, so that's that lion picture I have of the clouds. I have another one I might want to post that's a little clearer though. Okay, so let's get into some oracle cards here. We have the Ascension deck. Take a deep breath, guys. Take a deep breath. Okay, so it is April 21st, 2019. For everyone watching, in the best and highest good of all is concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Okay. And this is for, we're asking Mary Magdalene and Jesus to come through, please. What is it we need to know? What do we need to learn? What is our guidance today? The bottom of the deck is 14, which is the angels. Okay, it's patience and balance. And it's the earth. And the affirmation is, I thank Lady Gaia for inviting me to be on Earth. So make sure to appreciate your plants and animals today. And we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards came up separately. We got one for each and then a third one, which is part of the 6 here, but they wanted me to show it separately as well. So we have 6 of love and then 2 more. So we have 2 of the Magician embodiment, and then we have the 6. So we have 8 altogether. So it's very much about staying at 0 point and balanced, you know, going with the flow. So make sure that you stay in your high vibration today. From Mary Magdalene, we have Mary Magdalene, number 35, the Wounded Warrior. She was the high initiate in the Order of Essenes and the spiritual partner of Jesus. Now she is master of the 6th ray raising dogma into spirituality. And so we have the 6 cards. Mary Magdalene's ascension retreat is in Marseille with an S. She radiates a glowing buttercup yellow light to all who attune to her. Her light was hidden from us for centuries as she was misjudged about her role in Jesus' life. If you have felt wronged or misunderstood, Mary Magdalene offers you the courage to maintain your integrity. This card is an invitation to attune to Mary Magdalene to receive her blessing. And the affirmation is, I maintain my truth and see the spirituality in all things. Okay? And so again, the 35 is an 8. And we have 8 cards. And the 6 of her 6th ray. Jesus' card is Pleiades, which is number 16 of the Tower. It's also a 7. So we have 7 and 8. And the Pleiadians are great healers. They love Earth and all who live on her. By drawing this card, you're being invited to open your heart to Pleiadian healing. Let them enfold you in their loving, healing blue light. So, okay, blue comes up again. So that their wisdom and gifts flow into you. When you have absorbed these qualities into your energy fields, then pass them on to others. Remember that the animals who come from the Pleiades, the sheep, pandas, and pigs, and so the lamb came up with the little drummer boy, heal people and the land. Bless them and honor their work for our planet. The affirmation is, I open my heart to love and healing from the Pleiades. So again, there's another message about the earth and the animals, okay? So just really appreciating everything in your world today. And just open your heart to everything. And the little children, like the little drummer boy. So the third card that came out is number 4, which was part of the 6, and 4 is of the Emperor. So you have the Wounded Warrior, the Tower, and then the Emperor. So it's like, snap out of it. I was just getting that. Okay. So it's like the Wounded Warrior snapping out of that victim mentality and coming into his Emperor. Archangel Zadkiel and Saint Germain are keepers of the violet flame of transmutation. When you add the gold of wisdom and the silver of grace and harmony, you create the powerful gold and silver violet flame. The angels suggest you invoke this mighty energy to clear the ascension path ahead of you and keep your light pure and clear. When you send the gold and silver violet flame to people, situations, and places, you facilitate wondrous transformations. This powerful light transmutes the old and raises everything to a very high frequency. The affirmation being, I am the gold and silver violet flame. Okay? So, it's very much about Mary Magdalene's energy today. What's with my hair? Okay. It's very much about her energies today and getting past the victim mentality of the wounded warrior, being in control of your life, allowing the epiphanies to come in, and using your powers of transmutation, and maybe calling in the gold and silver and violet flame. So we have the 3 also and the 5. So it's 2 and 6, but also 3 and 5, which is of the earth. So we have the 3 of Gaia, and then the 5 of the Hierophant. So it's like God and earth saying, take care of the earth that I've gifted to you, his gift to you. And if you're curious about the other cards that came out, we have Hilarion, number 46, which you can read on the screen if you'd like. We have Water, number 15, which came up again. We have Buddha, 33, the Christ vibration. So we have the Christ vibration and the devil and the 2 kids in the garden. And then we have 22, the Fool, the unicorns. And then we have Isis, 38, which is the Queen of Cups. Perfect. Okay. And the 8, so important. It's all about the earth. Then we have the past life deck, so take another deep breath. Okay, this April 21st, 2019. For everyone watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? And we're asking Mary Magdalene and Jesus, please, what is our guidance? What is our guidance? Okay, the bottom of the deck is medicine man or woman So already came up is, healer, heal thyself, and that healers aren't always the best patients. So make sure you do. Medicine man or woman. Don't string yourself up by the neck, okay, by not paying attention to your own good health, which is from Mary Magdalene, okay? Use your Kundalini, too, for your good health, as well as eating carrots. I've been getting that with this card. So use that Kundalini energy as well as good eating habits. We also have from Jesus communal living, all right, reversed, because you want to make sure you don't live in unhealthy inhabitants, okay? So this was really all about health here. Because we have the medicine man or woman, and then we have health and communal living in an unhealthy place. And catch your dreams, but don't try not to hurt the other inhabitants of the earth. I'm getting too that carrots will help you with your Kundalini awakening. As well as going with the flow and staying balanced and not doing anything, don't jump the gun, don't do anything like rushed. Because I'm getting like the snake when they bite you because you move too quickly. Just go with the flow. And then we have a couple other cards that came out from both of them. Actually, there's 5 here. And we have 2 other cards, so we have 7 here in this one. We have unrequited love reversed. Love life reversed. Lessons and blessings reversed. Wars and battles reversed. And then Father upright. Okay, so that's nice. Let's see what they're trying to say here. So today's a very good day for fathers to connect with their children. So important. And let today, there's like some big endings today. Letting go of all the wars and battles, all those wounds. Confederate comes up here. The Civil Wars. And when you're first having reunion, whether it's father and children or the twins coming together, it's not the time to make jokes like, how many soldiers does it take to set up a tripod? Okay? So that's reversed here. So when you're first coming together is not a good time to make light of the open wounds, okay, before they're healed. That came up earlier for me as well. And then lessons and blessings is also reversed because the time is the old, okay? We can take the lessons and blessings with us, but we let go of the old. We don't need to take all the baggage with us. So it's interesting that love life came up reversed and unrequited love as well. So it's good unrequited love is reversed, but why is love life reversed? Oh, it's the false love life. Because, when you always have to impress someone with roses and candies, that's not the love they're talking about here. They're talking about real, everyday, respecting and loving and being kind to each other kind of love. It's not about sending roses and candy. Not that you can't do that, but it's just saying that's not what it's about. Because remember, roses have thorns too. Sometimes there's a hook there. Okay, so you want to offer the high vibration energy without any catches, right? That's unconditional love, not unrequited love. Okay, where if you bring me roses, I'll love you. Okay. Is there anything else? I'm getting it's like Jesus wants to make today Father's Day. For everyone always paying attention to him and not his fathers. You know, Joseph, God. He wants this to be Father's Day. The fathers to be recognized for what they've done for their children. And for the wars they've fought. And for the time they've had to spend away from their families when they didn't want to. And the flowers that they had to buy when they didn't want to. And the unrequited love they had to put up with, because that was what it was expected of them, to be a good, loving man, right? Put up with women who weren't treating them well. It's an ode. It's bringing up too that my father lost his mother on Father's Day. It's just something they're bringing up today, that he'd like to celebrate Father's Day today. And there's a lot of masculine energy coming through. I'm getting very sweaty. All right, let's see what Journey of Love has for us today. Journey of Love is April 21, 2019. For everyone watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Here for the beautiful organic loving light. Dynamite. Okay, Mary Magdalene and Jesus. Take a deep breath, guys. Mary Magdalene and Jesus, what is our guidance today? What is our guidance? So the bottom of the deck is She is the Moon. She is the Moon is 21, so today is the 21st. It's also about culminations, endings, and going out into the world, completing, achieving, all that kind of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so again we have 12, which is another completion number. It's also of wisdom and the hangman. Okay. But you notice the hanging man in the upright position is not upright on the cross. He's upside down, having some blood run into his head, trying to see a new perspective. Maybe on an inversion table to help with gravity in his back. It's not about hanging on the cross. Okay, so we have 12 and 21, and then we have the two more cards, which would then be 14. So we're back to patience and balance, and the angels coming in, and the two cups between them. So there's that divine relationship. So for Mary Magdalene, we have Dance of the Planets, and this is the card that came up for Linda McCartney and Paul. It's like them dancing on the record. And that the message there was all about not staying in the vortex. Sometimes you have to go back into the cyclone a little bit to have a little excitement. Just don't go too far out of the way. Don't go to the extremes where then you're going to fall down. It's 56, Dance of the Planets. 56 is the Two of Swords, so it's all about being in your knowing. You don't need to know. You can keep the blinders on because you already know. Trust yourself. And dance the dance. Hold each other's hand and just play. Walk in the flow of the circles of the energy. Just allow it to take you away. Just like the feathers that flew away from me the other day. That will simply fly away. The card that Jesus has is 53, which is Legacy of Light. 53 is the Knight of Swords. It's about the messenger of truth. It's about the knight in shining armor rushing in with news. The Legacy of Light. And that's you girls who are out there telling your truth. Legacy of Light. That's an ode to you. And since the McCartneys were coming up, it's all about the music. along with the dance and of the angels. We have, let's see, 53. Legacy of Light says, you're called to bear light, to carry forward the legacy of a spiritual lineage of wisdom and deep service to the earth. You are a part of that spiritual lineage, a belonging that extends through generations past and generations yet to come. Honor the importance of your task and realize that you are a light bearer, that you carry a legacy of consciousness and embodiment of light upon this earth to share for the betterment of future generations. May the ancestors of your lineage bless you with unconditional love and devotion as you carry the light forward now. Blessed be. This oracle says to you that you've connected more powerfully with a source of spiritual guidance and instruction that is helping you activate your divine life mission and its purpose. It is confirmation that however you are choosing to live your life is in service to the light, whether it be obviously so to others or not, and that your personal growth and spiritual path are helping the greater human soul evolve. You are acknowledged as a jewel of light upon this earth, an important link in a heavenly chain of divine awakening. This oracle also brings confirmation, if needed, that relationship issues that are arising for you now are not only about your own personal healing, but about healing the emotional legacy of your ancestral lines. To do this, you may wish to journal, dance, or meditate, or dedicate a yoga practice to the healing of your ancestral inheritance, and ask that your own relationships be assisted through the karmic grace of your ancestors to step into more consciousness of love now. And the poem simply says, I measure time in years, in memories, and good friends. Thanks for helping me to see I can count the special ones on my hand, that I can count on you. Okay? And then we have Dance of the Planets. And let's see if there's anything else that's coming up for me here. Ah, very interesting. I'm getting the Statue of Liberty because that was on that U.S. Treasury check earlier, and so I'm getting the Statue of Liberty has the torch in the one hand, but also the book in the other hand. And this picture is guiding me back to that same information. And they're just talking about your ancestors, which is Akashic Records and all that. So you have the flame and the Book of Records with you. They're always with you. The dance of the planets and spirits connecting with me. There are forces larger than your own personal destiny at work in your life now. Although they're not inharmonious to you, they may feel as though you're being blocked from, or on another hand, rocketed towards the heavens on a roll that nothing can derail. Either way, the planets are dancing as they will, and there's an effect upon your destiny. It was meant to be at this time. From rising, there will be a gentle rest to recover before rising again. From restraint, there will be a propulsion into greater stratospheres. All things in time according to the wisdom of greater cycles. It is okay to trust in the cosmic cycles and divine timing. After all, what point is there to rush to the bus stop if the bus doesn't depart till tomorrow? And what point is there to hold back if you're ready to set and go? Trust in the timing and rhythm of your life now, especially if it seems out of your control. That is the dance of the planets happening through you. This oracle brings a message. Pray that the planetary forces funnel blessings of grace and unconditional love, mercy, and joy to you now, and their movements through your life may happen in such a way that you can make the most of it. These are the times when big shifts are possible, supported by cosmic movements. So pray for grace and then enjoy the ride. And the poem says, in those days, time was ours. We walked in the rain and held each other's hands. Your lips warm against my skin and your soul melting into mine as night became morning amongst the cobblestone walks of now forgotten places we called ours. Okay, so is there any last messages for me? We had 12, 13, we did that. Is there anything in here? Coming together, number 66, the Christ flame, 31. The void came up, which is 40, so that's that Page of Cups. 31 is that Five of Wands, expansion energy, and 66 is the Queen of Pentacles. We also have distant shores of the moon, seed of the heart, 25, which is the Knight of Wands, 43, the bride offers herself, that's that Three of Cups, joy, Simplicity, 4 of the Emperor, 14 again of falling, the feather. And the Ancient Ones of 52, the Queen of Swords, and she came up today. Sweet Soul Rising, which is Judgment, number 20, which is like, this is also kind of like the Page of Cups, this one. And then Riding the Cosmic Wave, which came up yesterday. And 3 to 1, which also came up yesterday, number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And 60 came up as the card this morning, the 6 of Swords. So a lot of syncs there, and a lot of love. Enjoy your holiday today, guys. It's just 45:45. Okay, no grieving. It's about letting go of the baton now. That was the message there. Okay, rise and be loved. Bye.